Hello and welcome to Reddit Tell All. Today I found this subreddit group called r/AmITheDevil, and if anyone hasn't come across this subreddit group, I highly recommend going and joining it because people repost posts where they definitely are not the good guys in the story. Anyway, let's just get on with this story. I had an emotional affair with my co-worker and gave her a bunch of money. Please pity me. I, 45 male, fell in love with my best friend, 42 female. Things ended very badly and I'm left utterly destroyed and broken. I realise I'm not the standard good guy, but I'm really struggling and would appreciate anyone hearing me out. Please don't judge me too hard. I had a female co-worker, we will just call her Rose. 8 years ago, me and Rose started as just friends and co-workers. She was married with kids. We do sales and work together in the field. We became friends through work, and her husband and kids and my wife and kids would spend time together. We even went on a vacation as two families. Rose has an affair with someone and gets a divorce. The relationship doesn't work out and she is left divorced and single. She's very hurt and really needed someone. Each and every time I was there for her as a friend. Needs to call me and cry about either/or both relationships falling apart. No problem. I'm there for her every single time. I spent hours and hours on the phone with her, trying to comfort her and help in any way I can. She thinks that a dog will cheer her up. I pay for the $4,000 dog. At this point, we talk every single day with quite literally zero exceptions. Even when we are on vacation, we still at least say hi to each other every day and chat. The conversations are always awesome and effortless. We meet up for lunch 1 or 2 times a week. We go for jobs in the park together. I get a dog and her dog and mine meet up to play. I fall head over heels in love with her. I didn't set out to do this. It just happened. By now, I'm doing way more for her than I should for a friend. I basically pay for everything whenever we are together. She is calling me mon amour, mon chéri. She's French. She says things like, why do you have to be married? When are we going to get married? I love you dearly, but choose your wife over me. I help her out with her kids from time to time when she can't make pickup. One time, I send her a video of us in the car. She replies with heart emoji. My 3 favorite guys. She has 2 sons. Me, her, 2 sons, and my 2 kids go to a water park for a holiday break and spend the whole day together. We have an amazing time together. She asks one of her friends if she should just have sex with me. We never touched each other and still haven't, which her friend says no, he's married. She asks her ex-husband if she should start a relationship with me, which he says no. I decided I just need to tell her I love her and that I want to spend my life together with her. There's just no choice. She tells me that she can't let me leave my family for her. She went through this years ago, and 1, she knows my wife. 2, there's no guarantee that things will work out between us. It didn't with her ex, and if it didn't, she would have destroyed another family. And 3, she couldn't lose me as a friend. She decides she needs to buy an apartment in our city. We go apartment hunting together during work hours. She needs a loan in order to show proper worth. I loan her a lot of money. over 6 figures. She eventually has paid this all back. She gets her apartment she's always been looking for. I help her move, which took 12 hours. She even adds me as someone who can go up without having a call up past the doorman. The doorman, her kids' friends, and even her friends are asking if I'm her boyfriend at this point, which I'm not. I finish helping her with some stuff at her place she was moving into and head home. I can't stop thinking about her. I'm looking at pictures of her. We usually talked over Facebook, instant message, or the phone. I decide I just can't take this anymore. I decide to text her and basically say, I know nothing has changed since last time we talked, but I can't stop thinking about you. Maybe we should stop talking or being friends. I don't think that people can be just friends when you've fallen in love. That's a question. Can you? I personally don't think I could have. I loved her too much to just sit around and watch her get into another relationship. The only reason I did this over text was I never thought it would be the last time we would see each other or talk live. She basically responds with, I'm sorry, I don't feel the same. And if you aren't interested in friends, there's nothing else we can do. I'll eternally be grateful for everything you did for me. That was it. Total and complete ghosting from that very moment on. This absolutely and totally emotionally crushed me. I write to her 3 times over the next weekend. No response at all. I point out how much I've done for her over the last 3 years or so. Can we please just have a 5-minute phone call? No response. I notice she owes me some more of the money she borrowed, so I instant message her. She Venmos the money almost immediately. No other words, nothing. Total silence. I just say, thanks for the money. I'm sorry things have ended and say very nice things about her. No response at all. Not even a you too. This was 6 months ago. I have thought about this woman every single day since then. Every day. Probably even every hour. I have tried therapy, online support groups, etc., etc. I am still having a very, very hard time processing all of this. Did she ever really love me? Was she just using me? I'm not even sure why it matters. It's over. What does this say about my current marriage if I felt this way about another woman? The odd thing is, my wife is objectively a better human being, but I have never felt this connection with another person. Ever. I'm sure I'm missing some details, but if you've made it this far, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Any and all feedback is appreciated, but please be gentle if possible. Lol. Let's just say the comments were not gentle. They went at this guy so hard. In their opinion, it's just total trash for cheating on his wife. He was literally having an emotional affair with this woman. This was for 8 years. So in my opinion, it sounds like the woman probably was using him a little bit, maybe not even on purpose. She had broken up with her husband, going through a divorce, needed that extra bit of emotional support, which he was giving it to her on a plate. She basically just friend-zoned him. And once you've been friend-zoned, it feels weird to even think about crossing that line from friends to more. She probably didn't even do it to be nasty or to do him wrong, but he was married. this whole time. And I'm not just going to brush that under the carpet, because he was having an emotional affair with this woman. Basically, in his words, they were acting like boyfriend and girlfriend. He even asked her. And I think if she said, yes, let's sleep together, he wouldn't have even thought twice about it. And he's still with his wife. And don't forget also, this woman in the story, she cheated on her husband. So if she really did want anything from him, I don't think she would have thought twice about sleeping with him. So she definitely just saw him as a friend, enjoyed their relationship because she needed that emotional support. But this guy, I'm going to say it, he needs to get over himself. And if he doesn't tell his wife, he needs to at least shower that woman with attention, gifts, and say sorry, even if she doesn't know about it. And try and make his wife number one in his life again. Because that poor woman, I'm assuming, doesn't even know about it. I don't feel pity for him. He needs to just get over himself. Let me know what you think about OP's situation. Do you feel any kind of pity for him? Do you feel the opposite to me? Let me know in the comments below. I know that people don't always agree with my opinion, which is absolutely fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions, and if people disagree with me, that's absolutely fine. Tell me in the comments below what you think about OP's situation, and give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and come back and join me in another video.